Ah! Hello. I thought if I'm gonna have the fancy face tracking, I'm going to have my face, going to have a camera to like peer into your soul. Ah! Hello, Daco. Hello, bitch. How are all of you? Now you can properly see. You can see the weird kind of glitchiness with the tongue. Like, yeah, as I said, so as I said, you'll see, you can appreciate that you were here for the last stream. You saw this model. You saw this outfit. How outfit, the lovely outfit from Harry Packer as a little free gift. Early Christmas present. Well, I guess it's supposed to be like much earlier, but anyway. How are all of you? How are you, Taco? Mario 64 start screen looking different? Don't you start trying to pull my face around. I would not appreciate that. Kind of, yep. I can't see my finger from there. Nah, no. The microphone's in the way. Surely the microphone was in the way. That's why it will work properly. Right. About to pull an Italian accent so bad she starts in, I would never try. I know my fucking limits. Possibly. Oh, I have my speakers up too loud. Okay. Like I need to alt-tab to actually change the camera back. I don't have a hotkey set up for it. Ah. Return to Tomb Raider 2. It's not been that long since there's blah 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 ancient story as magical dagger in China that you can use to turn yourself into a dragon. It's been sealed away by monks, and now there's some evil man is trying to get the dagger, and he's got his kind of like mafia doing it. And I guess they're looking for the dagger or something to get the dagger in the wreck of the ship, which means we're at the bottom of the ocean, baby. And for some reason, Lara did not bother to put on like diving sleeves, like finish her diving suit. So she's running about this fucking rusted ancient wreck barefoot. Oh, no, I do not want to. Harpoon gun on land? No, bad. Okay, let's. We got. Yep, that certainly kills. That means I want to save it for much scarier anyway. We probably shouldn't need to spend ammo on a melee guy in this situation. Considering he has to, like, he can't jump. But yeah. We followed the bad guys. I guess we did, like, follow the bad guys because we just hopped onto one of their, submarines. That took us here. And the submarine crashed and the guy inside died, by the way. Yeah, the dedication to those who like feet. I'm glad you're happy, because even if you're a foot liker, would you appreciate... Oh, it's telling me that's where I gotta go. How handy. Even if you're a foot liker, surely you don't appreciate feet being potentially damaged in this fashion. Unless we're implying that Lara has some kind of super durable hobbit feet that somehow still look all pretty. Was there a guy here? I thought I saw a guy here, but I guess I was wrong. There's a guy somewhere, but I guess he's on the other side of this. Somewhere in this... I don't think I can... Can I get up there? Oh yeah. Okay, you... Calm down! Calm down, bitch. Yeah. Thank you for getting to fire. Give me that ammo. Oh, oh! I was wondering, why is the camera shaking? Is the camera having a bit of a moment? No, no, barrels. We're back here again. At least now we can not spend... This guy should quite handle. Yeah, fucking Donkey Kong everywhere, man. So I think... Yeah, because there's no, like, random enemy spawns. I think every enemy just has a fixed drop. There's no, like, random... Not really. Save right here. No, I'm fairly safe for... Oh, I see. Oh, he's up there! That's where that's where there was a guy before. I see. I see now. I thought I... Wait a minute, it's going to say, look up there! You gotta get to that lever somehow. But now will be... There will be guys. That is true. I think Donkey Kong would kill a lot of people. He is still... And I can't remember if the other guy dropped anything previously. I don't think he did. Here it's the same. Yep. Get these guys out of here. I think he did actually. Okay, maybe it is randomized because I swear. Okay, no, he did drop the harpoon bolts. I just couldn't see them. And this guy dropped nothing. Like. Here, now I'm gonna save. Jump over the goddamn... Oh, more barrels. Thankfully. I was nowhere near them. And again, somehow, there are working gas mains here. We have a door. Okay, so this place will get flooded. Something's gonna flood this area because that's an underwater lever. You can only open that lever when it's underwater. I can't reach. I feel like I do have to get to shimmying there, but I can't. I can't. Yeah. Interesting. There's no pushable blocks to make this jump possible. There's got this shimmy ledge, but it doesn't seem like I can get onto it because there's fire in those vents. It doesn't go over to here. I don't think you can stand on railings, but let's try. Yeah, no. Things like, yeah, if any jump to there is going to be too much of... Maybe if you do, if I... maybe, try doing a running jump from up here. do that might be the ticket. Aha! Now it's time for the shimmying. I would really like to pick up a drink, but I can't because I've got two hands on the controller and I have to hold down. I couldn't take a hand off the directional button, not risk anything, but then I'm not making progress. It's like, yeah, I gotta be efficient. Using the power that I can puff my cheeks up now. I should do it when I'm going underwater, actually. Okay, we've turned the fire off so that we can... Doesn't really seem to have done much else other than mean it's easy to go back and forth from that bit. I wonder if I'm gonna like flood the area and then drain it, perhaps? What's this? Passage. Oh, but this is what we have. Lever to pull. I guess that moved a bunch of things there? Like, it's always kind of confusing because they don't show, like, big, like, level geometry moving. The engine simply doesn't do that, so it's just like... It just kind of, like, implies that stuff moved about, and you kind of remember, oh, yeah, this is probably different from how it was. Because it doesn't, like, move... It doesn't technically, like, move the level, it just, like, loads in a different position for everything. With the exception of very specific parts that are, Okay, so I don't think I think that's just... I just don't do a running jump there. Because then she just gets bonked on the thing, I think. There. It's a secret dragon. Also, I remember there was a guy with a I don't know. It's me! Hello, Yeti. Whatever the guy who was there is doing, he is not currently. I overshoot the jump. I overshot the jump! Or I am over here. Where is this guy? Like, I feel like they've got a bunch of, like, layered areas here. Death. Not every... It's just a falling down death pose. It's not... Doesn't have to be fucking Family Guy every time. The Peter Griffin Family Guy death pose is also, like, specifically with his arm, like, bent at a really awkward angle. I didn't actually see what the death pose was. But people will be like, oh, Peter Griffin death pose. And it's just, like, a regular lying down death pose. And it's not the specific kind of, like, thing where his arm's, like, really awkwardly behind his back. I'm guessing there's a floor above us, above this, which is where all these panting guys are coming from. Okay, I just need to not jump from the edge. Tomb Raider, a game about dying to incredibly specific... Oh, in reference to the urban legend of Lara Croft nude code in the original game, one of the devs put in a cheat code claiming it was the real nude code for 2. But it makes you explode. That is very funny. Also, hello. Not Sume. Whoever they are, they're not Sume. And then, decades later, Nier Automata includes the tradition by making it so that you have to explode to remove some of your clothes. Do I want to make the jump to get the silk? Can I make the jump? That's very far. I can. It's not... Oh, what was... There's only one way to find out. We have to do it at a bit of an angle. I think it is better to do it from here than from... Nearly! If I can get it the angle right. I think I can make that jump, but it has to be like, yeah, more head-on so that she can actually do the grab. Yeah! Secret. The only thing is now I have to do all the jumping again because I can't jump back from here. I'm gonna see if I can jump onto the save. I can make it, excellent. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's getting pushed off the platform by the dude falling over dead. You won in I mean, you didn't even kill me. It's just inconvenience enough for me to load the game, and now I failed the jump. Because it's a... You have to be... And now I wasn't angled properly. Ah! Yeah, hi Sass. We are in the feet section. Where Lara must navigate a rusty ship barefoot. Because all designer psychopaths apparently. No, I'm not getting. I need to turn. I need to get the angle right. Here I am doing a jump that I got first try, and now I've realised it was actually very lucky I got first try, and is actually quite precise. If you had the proper shots, this seems dangerous. Well, she's got a diving suit on. That's about it. There we go. You forgot about the outfit for a moment and got really confused. Yes. Tetanus is just a myth perpetuated by a big pharma. And big shoe. Okay, calm down, Peach. Push the box. Push the box. We can push the box further. Lead to any secrets? Keep pushing the box. Up another path. No, push the box any further. This box. Ah! I missed. Can't push that box any further. Aha. Now we are back here? I feel like I've missed something now. I don't think I've changed anything. I have to... Okay, I'm gonna load the game because I realize I have to go all the way back now. Because I've realized I did not find the critical path. And just took the shortcut back that I'm guessing I was supposed to use after. Find whatever's past this point. I think I've got a somewhat of an idea of what I'm doing here. Then we got to start. Alright, so now we go down here. Keep this push. This back here. Sokoban, Sokoban. Save because it is very easy to fuck up these incredibly jumps over a pit that doesn't have any goddamn ceiling clearance. Actually, oh no, I think I can go. I could go back up. Actually, I just realized because, of course, the only reason I couldn't go back up is I was the shotgun shells. That's not a key item. I mean, I appreciate them, but I see. Now, if I pull. Wait, can I? I can't pull this back any further though. I can only push it forward this way, and I can't like. Oh, I know what I'm doing here. So I didn't actually need to reload, but if I move this back, that's moved all the platforms in the previous bit back in the direction. But see now. I can get back up here. And then you'll be able to jump across here. Yep. I see. And now we can navigate the pistons from the other side. Means I should be able to get to the lever on the other side. Yeah, because now they're all raised up. I understand. Jumping down, so I don't want to be right at the very edge, because otherwise I'll overshoot it. Okay, now I have to do this incredibly scary-looking long jump. Pretty much is like, what if you did jumps that feel like you're not really supposed to be able to make this, because it's a long jump at a slight angle? And we have constantly reminded you that doing long jumps at slight angles does lead to our game going a bit funky. But we got it in the... We got it! Right. And what does pulling this lever do? Flood... It's just flooded the area? It's not flooded this area, but it's flooded that area. Okay. Looked like it flooded that area. I love to have a lever on the boat that lets the water in. Honestly, like, as far as does this kill me? That does kill me, great. I mean, I can probably heal up and survive that, but that's also a lot of damage I'd rather not take. Oh, it's moved the pistons back as well. That's slightly annoying. Like jump, maybe it's actually going to be. This is showing me that every time. Yeah, much less damage. Acceptable amounts of damage to take. Oh, yep, and now this area is flooded. You I'm assuming it's like some kind of weight management, balance management thing. Pull this lever, which probably opens the door. Yep, okay. I'll get swimming. Harpoon gun ready in case there are men who want to shoot me. Like these guys. Or I could simply leave. Air for moi? Oh, I got chomped by the eel and died. Why is the Super Mario 64 eel here? Good question. Honestly, it is much smaller. Is there really no air to get to from that point? Surely there's a close, like, surfacing point to get me some goddamn air so I don't fucking drown from having to go. Eel is probably a pretty easy shape to animate, especially since apparently it seems that eels in this game don't seem to actually move out of their original position. They just seem to, like, stay in place and snap at you, it feels like. Okay, here's where I can surface to breathe. Means I do need to kill this man. I need to remind you, the harpoon gun is the only gun that requires reloading. For some reason. No other weapon seems to follow this principle, only the harpoon gun. Anything actually in here, or is it just an air pocket? You think they'd at least put, like, some harpoons or something in here? No, just an air pocket. It would be but so does every other. But the thing is, every other gun in the game is not bound by this condition. Oh, that is a big eel. I see why I died so quickly. That eel is quite large. Like, in the darkness, I hadn't really noticed, like, considered just how much larger it was than the other eels I'd faced. I need to get an angle on it so I can shoot it. What do you do if you run out of harpoon ammo? Or I guess you can... I think you can... Can I even shoot it? No, you can't shoot the big eel. You just have to... just navigate around it. It is the invincible eel. Ow! That's funny. To get some... Yeah. I'm pretty... Like, I probably could just reload and get things, so where was this? That's the way I came in. Was there another... Aha, here. I have automatic pistol. I have ammo for. Looks like a place where there is guys. I can hear the guys. Guys are being heard. Because they love to breathe heavily, as if they're trying to use up the limited amounts of oxygen in the ship. Like, deliberately heavy breathing is like, maybe if we keep breathing really hard, we'll kill Lara by asphyxiation. Never mind the fact that they will also... I guess they've got guys with oxygen tanks, so... maybe they've brought their own oxygen with them. I guess they have brought us some of their own oxygen. Maybe they just... Oh, multiple oh my god, multiple levers. The giant invincible eel that kills you in seconds is a metaphor for death? Okay. I thought there was going to be some kind of funny puzzle here. It looks like it's just raising two things to make a... Well, it's just raising those two things to make a, thing. I bet one of these, they're on a timer. Yep. Okay. They seem to be on the same timer, so I guess I just wanna... Yeah, I can see, camera. Why are you... I would like to see the lever, please. I'd like to see where I am, please. Wall staring time. Yeah, I agree. Okay, now it's not showing me the wall, so yeah. Quick. We're out of the danger at the very least. Made it across. And a lever. That on... Okay, that did that, I guess. It removed a platform. I assume was in the way. Oh, it's probably stopping me from going up. But I'll find, like... Yeah, it's... Yep. We have repeatedly said this is fucking... This is just like... Okay, I get you want to have the sexy barefoot bit, but also you really need to think about the fact that you're doing it on the rusted fucking boat. Okay. Yeah! Sick jumps. At the bottom of the ocean, by the way. It's more callous than soul, true. First thing, I don't even know it's sufficient foot pervertness, because it's like... These are not gonna be... I guess it depends on your... On what you prefer. Maybe some people like a calloused foot. I don't fucking know. I don't go there. I ain't about that life. So I don't have the expertise. Okay. I see how this goes. Tomb Raider 3 is gonna start with Laura having stubs for feet. Ah! Signalis. It's okay, Izzy. If anyone's going to be completely in sync with me on that, it's going to be you. Okay. Probably could have just reloaded and not taken that damage, but I'm not a coward. I don't need to pull myself up. I'm going to... New type of jingle players. Okay, we are here now. What does being here get me? Gets me up there. A flexotome? Oh, is that like an exercise thing? That's the new. Ah, I didn't know it was a specific. It was a specific instrument to make the jingle. Ooh. Okay, now you've gone back to the. Now that we have returned to... Hang on. Everything here's the right way up. That doesn't make sense. The ship's upside down. Why is everything the right way? Why... Did the ship get twisted in half somehow? What the heck? That seems like some kind of one-way path, possibly also smashing me through a window into the sea. Did you drop anything? I wonder if they just forgot that they was like, oh yeah, just through the levels, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that the ship was supposed to be upside down. Aha. That is a secret. I cannot access from here, I think. Unless... I could possibly make a... I'm going to try doing this jump. I think I can get here. Not there, though. Ah, yes! I did make it. Secret rubber ducky! Even in the intended way to do this, it feels like there's another way. I don't think that was the intended... way. It looks like, yeah, it looks like there's like a pit I can drop down to get into here as well. Right. As long as we walk carefully, Lara will avoid the shards of glass, only get a little scratch on her ankles from jumping up, apparently. Time to... It was like, it's usually like I want to be like, oh, I should save my health back for when there's save for healing for when I actually see a guy, when it's a level transition, but also like... Yeah. Save here before we fucking... And also, that was actually like properly... Yeah, this part of the ship's the right way up. How the fuck did that happen? It's a Christmas miracle. I've shot that fish. Well, this floor does collapse if I stand on it in water, and now it's a swimmable part. Can I go up? You can. I'm just gonna go here before I... This looks like there's going to be a guy here. There's going to be guys here who are going to shoot at me. Exactly. Now that... Oh, more fish have come in. I'm just gonna go down this way first anyway. Because then it'll probably just be like, here is where the key is. That you were supposed to get to. Or it's just a secret. I will accept a secret. I think I've got that's all the secrets of the level now. Give me the green rubber ducky. And a shitload of M16 ammo. Holy shit. I need a cool 560 M16 ammo. Also 5 grenades because the game hasn't given me the grenade launcher back. Oh, this has got a bit of a... I see. I have a very short time to make this jump because there is... Oh, okay, there's nothing... What's the point of that? Okay. I don't have a lot of grenades. I have 5, and like that's all the grenades I've found so far. Because the game, I haven't actually used any of them. How am I supposed to? This is all too slopey to climb up. Yeah. It's not like I have a lot of grenades, it's just I haven't... It's just they gave me some grenades, gave me the grenade launcher, and then took it away when they took away all of my guns. Yeah, even when the... I definitely can't... That's too... Maybe I just need to... make this jump. There we go. See. As simple as that. Where am I actually going from here? Okay, I'm just going to there so that I can climb up. Means... No, she... No, that's not all the time. I'm only saving like a couple of seconds at most trying to get out of here. Suppose maybe it'd be better if I do like a sideways jump, and I'm guaranteed to be on the right. Step back and hop. Yeah. There we go, that was just... I wish hypothermia wasn't real. If only, Zero Lack, if only. Also, hello. Everyone keeps appearing when I'm doing ledge climbing, so I have to stop to wave, and it's waving with the wrong hand, because the hand that actually you can see is the one holding the controller. Right, okay. This was in fact not a place with a man trying to kill me. Ah! You've been eased. There you. Yeah, look before you leap. Sometimes they're just like, hey, here's the fucking spikes. Ooh. Some fucking carpet. Yes. Oh, luxury. Actually walking on a proper walking surface. You hate that the carpet sounds... It sounds more like tiled floors, actually. It might not be carpet. But also, everything here sounds wet. I don't know if you realized, Peach, but we're on an underwater shipwreck. I don't know if you were aware of this. What is that noise? I don't like it. Some guy sounds like he's... Oh, it's just a guy with a... Like, he sounded like some kind of horror beast, but no, it is simply a guy with a stick. And because of his pathing issues, I can simply shoot him for free. I mean, there is something slightly inhuman about the goons. They're, like, built of, like, 70% muscle. And might have red glowing eyes. I don't know if that was just a special guy or if that's all the goons are like that. They are pretty bucky with it, with the just general muscle proportions, yeah. Okay, I was about to say, please don't tell me I have to drag this box all the way over there to make a jump, but no, I can't. I physically can't. They're sensible enough at saying, no, you don't have to do that. I couldn't even push the block. Wait, why couldn't I push it? There's nothing stopping it here. Wait, what is the function of this pushable block? There doesn't seem to be... Why is this movable? Is it just because, oh, we might as well make it a crate? Wait. I assume it's a way to get back up. Hang on, I wanna do something. Can I pull this? One more space back here and see what's on. Yeah, I think, yes. So let's do this and see what's on. Jump over the banister and see what's on the other side. Oh no, this is just going back. I jump from some actual ceiling clearance. There we go. Round. Yeah. Elaborate doors in your cruise ship. Guys with sticks. Very stingy with ammo here, with like any resources. Okay, so... And there's a door with a switch on the other side, which presumably opens the door. There is a keyhole here. Yeah.
No.
Okay, so you need to come back to this bit with a key. Find a key to put in the door, in the keyhole, as in the classic cases. Anything anyone has ever done before. Must find keys to put in keyholes. Come on, this. Yeah, all of these guys, and I don't think any of them dropped anything. Crazy. Because one is literally just, okay, it's a long jump, but we've put a pillar to be slightly annoying. No, we're not gonna make that. Okay, I don't take any damage, so... Aha, there's a box. Look, that's just your lot in life as goons. If you aren't willing to die to kill the hero, then you don't get hired as a goon. Simple as that. Where the fuck did he go? He vanished. He shot me twice. I shot him with bullets and he vanished. Is he another Frenchman? Didn't look special. How bizarre. Yeah, professional henching requires dedication. Ah, here is the key. Under a box.
Uh-huh.
This is also true. Any kind of henchman, any kind of bandit, street bandit, you must be willing to. Oh, you did. There you went. Also, this guy not dropping anything. It concerns me how stingy they're suddenly being. Did someone else? Did they have a sudden switch into design flaw? You get some random gig workers from Hunch who flee as soon as they've lost a figure. True. I said it's not really the fault of the henchmen themselves. That's kind of like the fault of the pay quality of henchmen being down. People just aren't like those kinds of apps have just kind of like really allowed evil employers to just price out good, reliable work. And it's like all the people who actually who could put effort in and really put their life on the line, just really can't cut it. They can't get the money because they're trying to get paid. Oh, it's a theater. Get paid a fair wage. Why am I wasting M16 bullets on a melee guy? I also didn't drop it. I saw you, shotgun man. Mmm, delicious big chunky seats. Like, there are people behind this cut. Tell there's people behind the cut. Yeah, this is 282X, yes. The recom. Because I don't want to try and stream a game running in DOSBox. No. I don't want to buy the shitty remaster either. You saw they've already cancelled. Well, they said they're not releasing it on the day, and they're refunding pre-orders for the fucking Deus Ex remaster.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, not the remaster, no. I bought... Really. I heard the remaster crashes a lot, and I mean, this game's like had like weird screen freezes, but they've usually been easy to work around, and it usually only happens after loading a save, so it's like, oh, I don't lose any progress. Conditions augmented, season testers are not augmented enough! Who augmented? There's the guy with the wrench. I feel like the guys with the wrench make the most noise. They make like they do have the little sound of the wrench bolts clunking about. It's Doc. We'll never know how the ship apparently twisted itself. I guess it is possible that the ship would be shorn in half and twisted around. That is a thing that can commonly happen to a big fucking cruise liner sinking in the ships. It famously happened to, you know, the one that's famous. But it's just impressive that both sides have, like, considerable air pockets. I guess it's crazy that they have these giant air pockets at all, really. But that's video games. We can excuse that on video games. Just crazy. I have 36 flares. I think I can use flares to save on not just... a button! Why does a button at the back of the theater flood the adjacent room? These are these are questions you will never find answers to in Tomb Raider. Don't think about it. There wasn't anything on there wasn't like goodies on the floor that were just hard to see, no. Oh. There's like, might as well check what's here. Do not think about the logic of Tomb Raider level design. This is actually a traditional thing to outfits. Oh, okay, okay. Anyway, let's drop the flat here. Right here. Goons. I should save before I fight goons in case they kill me. Alright, it gets very annoying to recognize if you've actually selected onto a new save file when doing rollings. These are things. Voice compared to Tomb semantic water. It does kind of have some of that legacy of like very deliberate movement. Where it's like, okay, yes, you're not doing like a bit like crazy fast jumps. You're doing very deliberate and slow jumps and platforming. And it still can be quite hectic and quite, like, technically demand, like... That's the end of the level. How many levels are in this fucking boat? How much of this game is under the water? Gamers yearn to be at the bottom of the fucking ocean, apparently. In 1997. That flamethrower man. I guess they still do. That's why Subnautica is very popular. Oh, this is like a big shootout area? Anyway, we appear to have... And yet the boat is in multiple pieces, and yet somehow it's like intact, and impacted with an undersea cave. Crazy. This feels like the Sphinx bit in Tomb Raider 1, where you've just got this big thing in the middle. This seems a bit more linear. Where the fuck am I going? It's like that's too much of a slope. I'm pretty sure I can't go up there. Guess they're announcing 2 Tomb Raider games today for some reason. This is the deck. I see. I don't. Let's double check. Because of a little extra lip, I can't get up there. Who even owns fucking Tomb Raider right now? Grenade launcher! Finally! Time to never use this. Another remake of Tomb Raider 1 and a new game. Oh, Embracer still own it? I thought Embracer exploded. Maybe they just... Yeah, I knew Embracer bought it when Square Enix decided to sell all their IPs off for no goddamn reason whatsoever. To lose money, basically. So that they could try and make, like, NFTs or AIs or whatever the fuck they're getting scammed by this time. Like, Embracer still own it, okay. I'm pretty sure, I thought Embracer was, like, I guess it hasn't, I guess these things take some time for a company to implode, so like, okay, we can still try and get money by being bastards and remaking... How do you... Like, I mean, Tomb Raider 1's a neat game, but does it really need a remake? Like, are you really gonna make something anyone gives a shit about with that foundation? The third remake of Tomb Raider 1. You're like, is that... Are you counting... You can say whether it's as a series, it just doesn't sell 1 billion copies for each of the size that you'd expect it to. Yeah, like, I think it's probably, like, one of the most recognizable things they have. But, like, I don't think people are, like, chomping at the bit for new Tomb Raider stuff. Can I get up here? I cannot. Oh, there is glass. Going down here, maybe? Feels like it's too high. I haven't saved on this level yet. I think I did that. Ooh, but I can... No, that's too... You fall too far there. I'm gonna... load and try and find... a bit where I'm not going to... The safest place to fall down here, basically. I could try and doing the, be able to grab a ledge so you fall forward. I think it's also just... It's just... That still really hurts. I want to find a place where I don't take 1 billion damage from falling down, but still... Like, I do think I'm supposed to go... I wonder if this ship looks like I'm supposed to go up, but I can't see a way to do so. Everything's just slightly too high to do so. Yeah, can't go up there. But yeah. I'm not gonna expect much from fucking any Tomb Raider installments. Like, what even continuity would a new Tomb Raider game be in? Is it the Square Enix continuity? Yeah, talking about anniversary and the 1 to 3 release, this is remake and all but name, yeah. It's unified timeline. What fucking unified timeline? There's 2 completely contradictory ones. Like, Lara Croft is a completely different is an extremely different character in both the reboot and the original version. Like, you can't unify that. It's not the same person. So all games happened. I don't know, what happened in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, man? I didn't actually play that one, so maybe she does start becoming more of the kind of person who just regularly shoots animals for fun. Instead of some pseudo survivalist. Not at all. Didn't think so. I thought it was just like not much really happened in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That's the problem. In terms of like actual consequence, it's just like, I mean, it's basically a Tomb Raider game, but with the reboot, the classic Tomb Raider game in terms of stakes or whatever. Lead to the animated series. Ah. I think it is. Look, H. I see where I can get down with that thing. Yeah, I forgot there was the Netflix. I hear the Tomb Raider like animated series isn't that bad. Okay, I've taken this damage is now from falling here is now acceptable. We can now navigate the lower area. Yeah, I hear it's like one of the better of the Netflix animated series. Oh yeah, it definitely remakes is like, also, which is honestly pretty good because, you know, that's the one that, you know, you could actually make a show about. I just don't think there's like much to hang on for the classic Tomb Raider timeline. It's too stupid. Like, do you know what happens in the later games in this timeline? Like, I know you probably do, Zero or Lek, but other people might. I'm talking about the other people. Can I actually move any of these boxes anywhere for any reason? I don't think I can. Yeah, they're all like embedded in various rock faces with nowhere else to it is. I am unfortunately Tomb Raider pilled. I figured as much. I can push and pull this box. Maybe there's something. Push this box one side or another side. Just in case there's something. I guess that means I can now push this box. Maybe there's something. How many tomb? Oh yeah, there's quite a few. Like there's two like main ones, which is like the first one and then the reboot, and then there's a few like side ones that don't really count. I'm basically trying to see if there is something behind these boxes. Aha. Oh, push box, Laura. As far as I'm aware, anyway. I'm pretty sure like the classic game, the pre-reboot like main games are all one continuity. It's mostly 3 unless you count the novel. Yeah, it's the novels and top-down games that kind of like, they're basically their own thing. Okay, so that's opened, that's revealed a door with a keyhole in it. I could jump and grab that shimmy ledge, but it doesn't actually get me anywhere. Many directions to go from. Have another door with another keyhole here. But yeah, there's like a bunch of spin-offs that are basically their own thing. The books and all that shit, which also are their own thing, and it's all a big mess. But like in terms of like the main, the game's considered the main series. There's only really like. Yeah, it continues 1 to Angel of Darkness, Legend to Underworld, and the reboot trilogy. I think I'm probably like the least knowledgeable about like the Legend to Underworld. So I think Angel of Darkness was like the last main Tomb Raider game I ever played, and I didn't really. It got decently far through. Again, I've never finished a Tomb Raider game before I started doing the streams, and like most of the classic ones was just me watching my dad play them. Where the fuck am I going? There is. Because like these were, I was even like 10 when I was watching my dad play them. But I don't think I was playing them when they were brand spanking new. But I do kind of want to at least get to Angel of Darkness because it is such a funny game. But it might also be incredibly painful, but I think it'll be worth it. Like, there were ideas in that video game. It's... I found the direction to go in after constantly bumping into locked doors. Fish! And I still don't think it is worth actually fighting the fish unless you're, like, actively needing to interact with multiple items underwater. Especially when you can just resurface. Fish still down there. Shoot the fish from safety. Cameo from famous band Fish? No, you silly. 4 to 6 streamers are actually restored some cut content. And Lara jump up onto the platform. Assuming I'm trying to go this around up a long ways. But yes, I'm trying to get that key. Thing to this it's not a slightly, but I can simply the almost fully implemented yet dummied out training room. Yeah, there isn't a there isn't a recomp for Games Pass 3 for Games Pass 2. So again, that's gonna, as I mentioned, it's going to be a fun dip in quality when I get onto 3 because it's going to be not looking as good as this because it's like the recomp wasn't as high the priority. I don't want to be. I don't, there was like a reason to recomp it because it is. Because 3 does, like, run fine on current PCs. Like, I got it running perfectly fine, the GOG version perfectly running fine. Because it wasn't a DOS game. It was like, there wasn't much need to, you don't really need to recomp a game that runs on PC anyway, unless you're trying to really hammer out some of the things. And, like, 2 Major 3 works fine enough. Alright, what does this key lead to? This is the stern key. Is this big thing the stern? It's hard to... Oh, fuck! Time to die. Flamethrower jump scare? Yeah, you gotta have huge keys on your boat. Oh, I'm back here. So that's kind of annoying because like I don't want to buy the fucking Aspia remaster. I'd be kind of surprised that he burned to death underwater. It's entirely possible if you're in a cave, air pocket under the cave. I mean, we're breathing. There's oxygen here, but there is a slight irony to it that we are in an incredibly deep sea cave, and they brought guys with flamethrowers here. But as long as I can get not too close to him. Of course I'm not in range. You get yourself within range whilst not being invasive, because I do need you. Dude, what are you doing? What is... Lara, do you have a terrible... There we go. PC's in there. You're too much of a fool not to... I never did get around to playing the bonus chapter of Tomb Raider 1. Is it worth actually touching? Because it's like... Whenever I see like bonus chapters content, it's like, okay, was it like unfinished stuff? Or is it just like a random bit extra? And sometimes even for like old games, those can be not great. But I was so tired of Tomb Raider 1 by the end of it. It's like I didn't really feel like playing anymore. Just a random bit extra. Okay. Like, once you've had to spend, like, a good 40 minutes or so after the final boss to the Actually, no, there is a actual final boss. But like, after you've had the fight with the giant goddamn monster, the game's like, ah, you gotta now escape everything as it explodes and then fight another boss. And there's Lever. So I'm too paranoid about running out of air credit. It's like, I really don't want to play any more of the game, especially since the final bit of the game is just a very after you've actually beaten the final boss, it's still not the end of the game because you have to do a very tedious bit of platforming. Just have to jump on across all the pillars of the room. It has opened that. And it's not opened this. But where the hell was that? Is the question. Back up here somewhere. It's true, the hypothermia is hype. We spawned an additional guy up here. I know. I think one of those trapezoid. I don't think they had the trapezoid boxes over here. I don't remember ever seeing them. Yeah, I love when PC games came in the most insane boxes you could find. Can I get up here? Is there a reason to get up here? Don't seem to be a reason to get up here. Yep, I mean, you kind of have to be with Tomb Raider, because, like, the amount of damage you take from guys shooting you is a lot. Gotta go actually have breakfast. Yeah, go eat breakfast. Breakfast important. Like, I don't think Tomb Raider the Tomb Raider games are not games that you should hold back on. Especially in prep. It's getting preparation for Tomb Raider 3, which is an awful, evil game. Not really, like, awful as in, like, low quality, but awful as in cruel, unusual. Where the fuck am I going? I pulled a lever, and it opened a door somewhere. But where? Let me just double check to see if there's anywhere else I can swim to. Yeah. Any other way. Yeah. Maybe a pushable block? Be something to drain the water around. Maybe. There's no... Community isn't on yet, not enough on team building, but probably seems to distract my blood from horrible elements. I need to keep playing more. I need to keep playing more Legends ZA. I need to finish the story, and then I can be tempted by the DLC. I didn't keep the key. I need a different key for this door. Oh, I see. I think I can... That's another one. Like, here's the shimmy part. Can you actually shim to there? No. I feel like I need to go back up, but I have no idea how to do so. Just running in circles at this point, going, where do I go? I need to sneak off tonight. Good night, beach. Need to go. Where the fuck am I going? Nothing. Oh. Okay. And here is where this opened. Pull a lever. You drain the water there. I see. Guns out because it's probably not gonna be able to. Gonna save because it's probably spawned a bunch of bad guys back in the main area. Games want to do every time you seems to be the case in this a bit. At least in the unlike the previous time I was in the game, had put me in a large cavernous space. It's not like deploying fucking exploding gargoyles every time. I don't know, maybe the flamethrower guys are actually worse. Like, those actually insta-kill you. They don't quite insta-kill you, but you know. What concerns me is how, like, again, we're in the running tally of things that are just like, okay, that's just impossible. There's a lever in the ship that is somehow still connected to drain the water from a part of the ship that is sawn clean off the place. Like, there is no physical, like, actual connection apart from rock here. How does that work? Oh, right. I forgot there was a water down there. I forgot there was water down in here. Okay. Okay, we'll pull the blocks. No, I'm making that noise. Ah. Making the weird noise does work well with the mild tongue glitching. Okay. How many guys are going to shoot me the moment I get out of here? None! Incredible. Whoa! They got a big dinghy! I was going to say little dinghy, but that is quite a large, like, comparative dinghy size. Appears to be buoyant enough to hold the whole fucking crate, apparently. Crazy operation they're running here. They've got a fucking dinghy in this underwater cave. Yep, I was about to say, I feel like there's going to be guys with harpoons there that are going to just activate the moment I get through in the water. But who says fighting? Oh. One hit is fine. I don't know if it's gonna stay too far away for me to shoot from here. What are those? Am I gonna have to shoot this guy with the thing? What's Uzi ammo? Lots of Uzi ammo. This is very satisfying, like picking up one thing and seeing it was actually like 5 or 2. Even just 2 is nice. Just to give you a decent little rough estimate. Actually, anything up here, or is this just a... Just a crate for scenery, I guess. Scenic crate. I'm assuming I can't just climb up onto the dinghy. That'd be too easy. I don't like, if I go under the water, he might start chasing me. Means I can lure him closer to the edge and so I can shoot him with bullets rather than harpoons, because bullets will kill him fast. There we go. You fell for my cunning trap, fool! Like, it's easier to do that, and less of a hassle to do that than actually try and kill anything with the fucking harpoon. Oh, secret? Very obvious secret. Is something bad going to happen when I swim up here? Nope, it's just like, hey, you swam all the way over to here. Get your little reward. Get your little silver dragon-y thing. Little silver rubber ducky. They're just rubber duckies now. Everyone keeps thinking they're rubber duckies, so they're just rubber duckies. That's just what they are. Ancient Chinese rubber duckies. Apologies for anyone who has respect for, like, those kinds of relics, but it's probably better I would be grabbing random fucking rubber duckies than grabbing, like, actual ancient Chinese relics. I guess that's a very British Museum of me. Apologies for anyone was a fine enough sentence. Okay, so I can't climb up there. So I'd probably check to see if you can actually, I can't climb up onto the dinghy. Like, it looks like it's too high, but you always gotta check with this. Yeah, no, you cannot go from right here. Weirdly lit. Yeah, no, okay, so you cannot climb onto the dinghy. I think I saw there's like a hole in the ceiling, so I'm pretty sure we're full. We gotta. Yeah, there's a hole in the ceiling, so it's probably falling onto the dinghy. And nice of them to leave the dinghy exactly under a hole in the ceiling. The question is, how do we get to the hole in the ceiling? I think I see the path. I was worried that wasn't gonna let me grab onto that. Okay, goodness, how do I get onto this big... Tomb Raider, more like Tomb Saver, because you'd save the game so much. Right, this doesn't look too... Yep. Okay, good, that's not too much of a slope. Okay, where do I go from here? Do I just... Guess I do a running angled jump up here? Save? It's because these jumps, like, you want to save after every jump because it's just so fiddly that you don't want to have to try and do it again. Okay, I think I got the right idea, I just needed to... I think it's like, do a running, mostly straightforward jump, and then turn. There we go. Tomb Raider. Okay, this isn't. This will be. Slide though. I can't actually. This is so hard to judge what's like an actual... sliding surf, like sliding slope or not. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you do get an eyeful when I lean forward, don't you? You weren't going to say it, you were going to behave, but you don't need to say it, Isaac. I know. I'm aware. As long as you're what. You didn't say it is. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I do know you too well. Well, not well enough. Argue with you being sappy. There's always more. Okay, this is small. What do you mean there was a hole to suck? I didn't have to do that. There was a hole. I did all that jumping, and there was no reason to. Unless that hole magically opened after clearing the jumps, but it's like, for fuck's sake. Well, it's practice. It's practice for tricky platforming. I'm surprised that was an option. That platforming was an option. Oh. Decent amount of shotgun shells. But again, shotguns are far more situational than any of my other guns. You need to be close range, and if the game's going through shotgun enemies me, I don't want to be at close range with them. Like, sure, my shotgun is way more stronger than theirs, but it's still not a preferable situation to simply murdering them from outside their effective range. I'm going up here, apparently. Up, up, and away. Every time I see I'm like running up a slope, I'm just waiting for the... Okay. This takes me up here. I just want to... Because there was a path I didn't go to, so I've wasted a bunch of time because now I have to go back, check if I didn't miss anything important, like a key or something. Or maybe simply a valuable secret. Maybe I will simply hurt my knees for no reason. What's up here? Oh, the way onto the dinghy. Okay, well we know this is a fairly quick. And I died because Lara didn't grab the edge because I was at an angle. I don't even get to see what's on the dinghy. I assume it is an important key or something. Oh, that's good because I missed this large health pack that's probably here to ensure that you don't have to die full. Because it's probably... I feel like you're going to take some guaranteed full damage here. Yep! It's... Right, what's my prize? Some harpoons and the key. Okay, so the key is important. That was important. Cabin key. So the cabin key is probably... will either be back up on the top of the deck. So if I'm going to go back, I might as well go back via the top of the deck, because otherwise they've deployed the shark. I see. Interesting. Thankfully, the shark seems to have not noticed me at all, or is right behind me. Either way, I have no reason to return to that body of water, so... leave it be. Good thing I did do that, and should have really just done that first. This might just end up being like a shortcut back to where I need to go without like going all the way back around the other nonsense. Do do do. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Somewhere up here. Oh, there is a bunch of stuff up here. These guys out of here! Everything you dropped. Flares. Oh boy! I don't want to go down because I can't get, might not be able to get back up. I can get back up, it's just a very long way around. Obviously, depends on if the... There were doors. Go. Can I go up? Stuff up there. I think I can get to it. Yeah, it looks like that's slightly too much of a jump to get through. I think you're supposed to. That looks like a. I do. Nah, these are too far away. I'm going to say, can I do a cool flip? Maybe I can do a cool flip here. Yeah, that's too far away to do. You can't do, because I can't flip up onto the roof from here. Also, I am just supposed to go down to the other locked bit, and then that'll probably take me around that'll probably take me all the way around to the other side where I can actually jump onto the ceilings here. If I had to hazard a guess at the progression here. This long, long fucking zone. Some tea. Guy is heard. It's a wrench guy, so... We can walk up the slope to get. How rude. He is not deterred by, sliding paths. I guess he has very grippy shoes. As opposed to Lara's bare feet. Oh, hang on. There's a box. What is behind the box? And can I make use of this box? And it's here, M16 ammo. Delicious.
Uh-huh.
Come on. No, don't. There's a fish in the pool. You almost had it, Slugger. Doesn't make sense. This. I guess if anyone's going to be full of water here, it's going to be the pool. But also, lol, lamau.
Uh-huh.
Where'd that flamethrower guy come from? At least he's less dangerous right here. Anywhere there's going to be a flamethrower guy, I would rather it be right next to water, so it's not a guaranteed death if the fire like touches my ankle. Maybe they're just spawning in guys through the fucking doors. Maybe that's what the purpose of the doors is to deploy dudes at you. Hello, sir. That guy was fucking waiting in this little compartment with the pool so that he could ambush me with his secret. Also, I was trying to get the secret. Tough luck, buddy. I could have left him. The scuba guys cannot leave the water. Okay, I think I have explored every inch of this part of the exit. Now it's time to go down. Now that I'm up here, I'll be able to... Yeah, I can get onto the top of the stern. That might be something. There might be goodies up there. Oh. Oh. Why is it doing this now, anyway? I see. There is a secret. The last of the secrets, so maybe this level will be over relatively quickly. I didn't see anything on top of the stern. We take damage for climbing up onto spikes? No.
Uh-huh.
And a shitload of grenades! Okay. This is like... How were they hiding that under a little tiny dragon JPEG? Well, how was that inside it? That was like so many grenades. I actually feel like I should be able to actually jump up here. feels like... Yeah, 'cause that's a slide down. There's actually... I have to do it from up there. Now can't get back up. Is slightly sad. There isn't actually anything on top of the... See anything on top there. Can't see anything from here. It can't be secrets because we've got all the secrets, so it would just be like an item or something. I guess there's a nice structure to it to having... Anyway, we've got our low damage... I stand corrected, not low damage. I guess I can... Now I can go see there was something... Yeah, there's nothing up there. I think there's anywhere I can get to from there either. Gotta do this because we gotta get the, gotta get those delicious grenades. It's worth taking a small hit from having to backstep off the spikes. The sweet reward of the delicious gummy dragon. I guess we should define the three different secrets as different materials, as they are like jade, gold, and silver. So we have the rubber ducky, the gummy bear, the gummy dragon. What's the silver one? What funny thing can we think of for the silver dragon secret? Yeah, no damage. The cabin key.
No.
Oh.
No.
It is not the cabin key. Where am I supposed to use this cabin key then? Huh? Oh, do I have to go... Okay. I'm gonna... What the fuck does this key? I'm gonna like... Okay, let's have a look, see what's up here, and then see how that changes things. I might just reload once I know a plan of attack. Okay, because there is a part we can reach to from up here. I think I want to go here, because if you drop down from too great a height, you don't get to re-grab onto the ledge. Go here. Grab onto here and start shimmying back across. Now, okay, so this is how we do have to get up there, back up on the thing, get to here. Since we can get the, I guess we'll get the Jade Dragon, because we'll probably be coming back across the whole deck anyway. I feel like we're gonna go back up to the top of the deck, get a new, use this cabin key wherever, and then go back down to the. This looks like a place where they're going to throw barrels at me. This is extremely barrel full ledge, but I think it's also just a platforming challenge to go all the way up and you slide down if you fuck it up. Eh. Eh. And saves. Me. Eh. Careful about. Eh. Got the moves. This guy dropped a large health pack. How lovely. Kind and generous of him. How about honest? Thank you. Now we're up here and we can get onto the roof here. All we have to do a bunch of shit because this guy was like, aha! There is fates worse than death. That is falling back down to like lose 10 minutes of progress if you don't want to reload a save. That sounds like an awful challenge to do. Like, can you beat Tomb Raider 2 without constantly loading and saving? And the idea is probably yes, but you'll want to die. But you only get like you can only save every time you pick up a secret. I was like, I think I would rather die. Assuming this is going to... This trapdoor will open when I step on it. Yep. Thank you, man, for having on. You and Lara Croft, you would simply ensure you would wear shoes on all your outings? Well... That's why you're not Lara Croft then, apparently.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of automatic pistol ammo. Usually if they give you gun ammo just out in the open, then they're probably expecting a guy that's going to try and murder you real hard. Automatic pistol ammo isn't like super valuable, so don't mind. I think if it does just turn out to be, hey, here's a melee enemy, think fast. Nope. Oh, it has opened this cabin door, I see. Might be something behind here. I don't know if this cabin door will close behind me. I just think that walking on an old sudden wooden boat barefoot would hurt. Well, you would think that, because you'd be correct. Let's open that door. I see. Give me the ammo.
Uh-huh.
Give me a lot of automatic pistol ammo now. But also, you would not be... Probably you wouldn't be on an old sunken wooden boat walking around. So logic is very much out the window. I don't think... Where the... Oh, it's down again. Well, maybe the other door led to... something else. I guess no, you can come back up here. There is methods to... This is not a one-way drop. This one is though. That's mean. Oh wait, no, now I can get the, need to double check. I haven't missed something. Oh. I don't remember where this fucking door actually is before I drop down anywhere. I think it's... Okay, yeah, it's like on the very first. This is where we can get the, order to get the Jade Dragon. Ah! So I can fuck it up! I'm not to use large medpack damage, I'm used the small medpack damage. I'll probably be at large medpack damage after I do this bit. I wonder if I am overly saving. How much time? No, I didn't. I didn't run and jump. Sure. Yeah. Hold walk so I don't run through the spikes and die. Pick up our Jade Dragon and a shitload of grenades. When will I use the grenade launcher? I don't know. But gotta get them. You gotta get the grenades. You're gonna take it. Surely they wouldn't do. Wait, where the fuck is this door that opened? It's not down here. Shit. It's actually up there. How many times am I gonna pick up the goddamn Jade Dragon at this rate? Just like constantly being like, oh, I'm not. It's going to cost be like $1 billion. Just so much backtracking to pick it up. Yeah, I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh, it was this door. M16 ammo? Again, the other gun that I haven't actually been using that much. Because I haven't felt the need to. Guys back here? Huh. That opens that door. I see now I gotta run the other way so that I don't die to the spikes. Because I can hear the guy, and the guy's got a wrench, so... Fuck, I thought I could take one more hit. Then I was like, I can take one more hit, and then I can use a large med pack for maximum effectiveness. But alas, I was incorrect. Pick up my M16 ammo.
Uh-huh.
Get the mags. I'm gonna save. Threatening. Ah, of course. Enjoy. Not with the lean for. I gotta lean into the mic. You've done. I think that end up being more for Ivy than. I think Ivy's taken the brunt of that. Is it always taking damage over time? I hope my presence is also healing to you. Not wish harm upon you. You know, yeah, it is a bit. Maybe I need to increase the cost when I'm wearing this outfit. You're going to behave, you're going to behave. Thank you. How can I... And go up here. Okay, that didn't work. I need to do a running jump, apparently. We've ended up... Aha! There is another big fucking key. I'm checking there's no, like... Kind of hard to tell with these, like... textures where there's a pick-upable item. Just like kind of like dark grey rocks, and you're looking for mostly grey ammo or dark brown med bits. Anyway, here's another giant fucking key. This is the storage key. Sure hope this is the end of the goddamn level, because I need to take a break. Go down the side, it's probably less likely to inflict damage upon my legs. Hey! And now, finally! Finally! I can go pick up the fucking Jade Dragon. Go for a little swim. It doesn't mean I'm accidentally forcing myself on a 500 billion year backtrack. I didn't even need to save this time. Watch as the controller suddenly drops input for a second and only drops the input on my R1 button so I don't walk, but no. Finally, we've secured the Jade Dragon and 8 grenades. I'm assuming each grenade pickup is 2 grenades because it's got 2 on the thing. Hello, you were a flamethrower, but also you're out of range. Well, there's multiple flamethrower guys, but all, unfortunately, not actually a threat. And I guess they are a threat, it's just like... Can you move a bit closer, sir? I know you're on very low health. I would very much like to shoot you before jumping down, because you can... If you tickle me, I die. I'm assuming that I'm coming up to the end of the... Oh, I'm just gonna... I need to go the other way anyway, because that's where gotta go to the other side, because that's the side that I go to not take damage when jumping down here. That's important. Go up. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's trying to run through the door, apparently. There he goes. Wait, did the other guy drop anything? Question? Yeah, did not. Okay. Finally going to... Because I don't think this is going to be the end of this leg. It might be the end of the level, but it might be just be like a fucking... Surely, what we're looking for is in the storage. Ooh, ominous music. The doodad! Aha! Level end! Finally! We've escaped from the fucking bottom of the ocean. Man, if the high with... Where did Lara... I guess she put them in her backpack? I guess that makes sense. I was about to say, where did she put her clothes? She just had it in her backpack. Lara apparently could fly a seaplane. I mean, probably, that makes sense. That's not the most ridiculous thing that's happened. Holy shit, this thing is massive. There's a good golly, what was that frog-like stance? Anyway, I knew the next stage was going to be... We're not free of hypothermia, sadly. And Lara did not check the fuel. As we've flown all the way to fucking Tibet. But we do get a cool coat now. Alright, birds are going to try and kill me in a second. Anyway. Now that we're finally out of the ocean. And we're in fucking Tibetan foothills. Time for a little break. Ah. I'm back. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Seraph. That is the doodad we have obtained. We have obtained the Seraph from the bottom of the fucking ocean. And now we are in Tibet, and there's birds coming to. Birds take more bullets to kill than lions, tigers rather. Ah. I see. I see what we've got here. Unless you be this high of altitude being at the bottom of the ocean. Fine. Oh, I can't go up there. I was gonna see if I could just walk along this side ridge to avoid the boulders, but perhaps not. Yep. Hey! Oh fuck! There's more! They had a second pair of... There was a second pair of boulders to get me. I thought I was so cool. Oh, God. I was like, oh yeah, jumped over the avalanche. And they're like, bitch, you thought. You didn't expect the second. Surely there's not an infinite avalanche. It's just. What the fuck is this? There's like supposed to be ice? And I'm supposed to jump through it? I am. Grab onto this. I thought this looked grabbable. I feel like underneath this. Death. Oh, I can climb up here. Let's see. I do like lava in a coat. Yep, that's just an abyss. This is straight up an abyss. Dramatic music incoming. Oh no, I didn't realize that was a fucking. Hi, Zoe. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta look my best for shooting birds in the Tibetan mountains. I got a bit excited. Because you see that there's a cool thing. God damn it, I'm trying to land in the water! Like, I undershot it and then overshot it. There's another goddamn bird. The top one and looking at all times. Oh, thank you. Alright, if I do this... There we go. Narrowly avoided crushing... smashing into the fucking... rock cliff face that time. But don't worry. No, she did that. What? The jacket was just what was in the plane. She just happened to. She didn't come prepared to go to Tibet. She literally just found the jacket in the plane. I was like, oh, that makes sense. I see. Aha, here it is. Was I supposed to go down there? But then she was, like, at the bottom of the ocean in nothing but fucking... a short... like a short vest, wetsuit, so... Maybe I was just supposed to... Okay, do I jump from here? All feminist icons know how to manufacture clothes size from ether, clearly. Yeah, that's not far enough. I took a shitload of damage, so I'm going to load. Okay. So that's probably like how they expect you to climb down. I see why I like this. Again, it is a mystery. The greatest mystery of Tomb Raider is why does the evil base that is populated entirely by men the size of small fridges, small large fridges, I guess. I realize mini fridges is a real thing. Has clothes in the size of a reasonable, an athletic British woman. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? Small fridge the size of a large fridge. I think I need to get on. I'm very confused. I can get back up here. Small salmon the size of a large salmon. That doesn't get me anywhere. I don't exactly know whether. Where exactly? Okay, there's nothing to go that way. I see. This little cave here. Aha! Let's not have to faff around with that again. This is always being extremely paranoid around. Oh, delightful. Ow. It won't kill me, but I'd rather not. This is like the most hilariously understated noise. No. Going to be a. Oh, it's just a bit of water. Just some normal icicles. Yeah, I think that's the intended way to do it. Yeah, they just go shoink. That wasn't the noise they made at all, really, but you get what I mean. It sounded a little goofy for. Is all I'm saying. Because I have to be prepared for every time I can't see the ceiling. Is the game about to drop some icicles on me? Path up and a path down. Up seems to be progress, so I want to go down here. Any secrets over here? Looks suspicious. You're not a secret pushable block. You're just. Nope. I'm gonna load so. A little bit of. Because now I'm like, eh. Fuck, I missed something because I can't go back up. Oop. Jump to the side. I just might turn a little bit. What is up here then? Aha! Evil. It is merely a trick. Make you go, oh, dang it. I got bars in front of me. But also to show you that, hey, if you search around over here, there's a whole goddamn little silver dragon. Ow. I should've saved earlier. I'm not taking this 5 bajillion icicle damage. I refuse. I think there's a sufficiently... well, that does not involve crossing. There we go. I have avoided impalement by icicle. Honestly, I'm just surprised it doesn't insta-kill you. Like it's like in Tomb Raider 2. I guess it's not Tomb Raider 3. Okay, we have made it all the way over to here. Where dost thou I go from here? Question. This looks like... Hurt! I'm not so confident in this jump, but it looks like where I'm supposed to go, so... Let's jump. Yeah, this is definitely the charm to the, like, absurdly blocky nature of everything. Okay, so I'm guessing here, and then... I jump here, yep. Okay, so the real thing it doesn't look as extreme. It's like, I'm always like, that looks like it's enough of a slope to be a slide, so I don't know if I can climb down here, but it's evidently... it is too much of a slope to climb up from this angle, so... Over here... Finally! Okay, I've got 700. But you know what? I just have like a memory of the bit coming up being... Oh no, the grenade launcher is useless. I'm actually gonna load that. That went so badly. It's like, aha, grenade launcher time. Oh no, it misses them really easily because it's the only gun you... I guess the harpoon gun's also projectiles. But it's just like, enemies turn on a fucking dime. Lara? Shoot him, Lara. Why are you being so fiddly about this? Is the M16 actually garbage? What the fuck is going on? Why was you just not shooting half the time, Lara? Huh?
Uh-huh.
We've got our silver dragon, the thing pointed out. Making sure there's nothing. Might be wondering, oh, that's a snowmobile. Also wondering, this is fucking cabin apparently has a. I have to end up going in a hole. That's okay. Yeah! You get to run people over! I thought that was the... What? You mean like the front part. Yeah, you gotta hit the sick ramp. We love to hit sick ramps here. I think I have to hit the sick ramp again. I think I overshot. I think I overshot the jump. Yeah, I need to land on that platform. Why would you give a monster truck? I don't think I want a monster truck. I don't have anywhere for it to store a monster truck, really, is the thing. Like, please do not actually give me a monster truck. Actually having to do... Ah, no, momentum. We're having to do snowmobile platforming. Because this is... Okay, we got it. Every bunny girl needs a monster truck. What am I gonna do with the monster truck, though? Okay. I could have... I thought that was... Yeah, but I'd still have to pay for park. No matter how many cars I run over, I still have to pay for parking. But also, holy shit. I was like... That looked like a thing I had to fucking... Okay, let's see. Are Uzis actually more reliable than the M16? Or is it just something weird with this specific... No. The M16 is just bad, apparently. I don't think you guys actually drop a key. Yeah, I can't... I'm not supposed to bust through this, right? Yeah. Okay, the invisible monster... Still have to pay for fuel! Anyway, I forgot to pick up the silver dragon. I gotta pick up that silver dragon. My god, the music still remains playing even when I get off the snowmobile.
Uh-huh.
If there's some there's some large noisy machine indeed. Can't shoot the bulletproof glass. Sorry, I killed the snowmobile music. by doing things out of order. Did you drop anything, sir? You did. I think I saw a an item by his foot. Yes. Good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe I have to actually get off the... Maybe I have to do something that will get these blocks out of the way. So then I can do the sick ramp jump. Looks like I can go through... here. Didn't mean to do that! Don't save this one. Okay, what's up here? Yeah! Snow leopards! We've gone back to the fallow ground of hunting endangered animals. We need to... Okay, yeah, so we need to get these out of the goddamn way. Pull it back in. Why do I care about blocking off the fucking... Slide these in here. Make sure I don't fucking... They're far enough in that I don't fucking just collide into them, like clip into them with the snowmobile and explode. Now, the animals do look significantly less dorky than in Tomb Raider 1, which to be expected. They actually have, like, rendered teeth. Unfortunately, we can't see it with the jacket on, but Lara does have some absurdly defined abs. But also very little in the way of actual body fat that isn't on her chest and arse. So... Can we see, or is I think the jacket's in? Yeah, no, we cannot see. We cannot see Lara's abs with the coat on. Alas. Did that Lara raid your tomb if you know what you mean? I'm pretty sure I know what you mean. But also, don't call it a tomb. Be better, have better small self-esteem. How fucking shredded would you have to be if the abs stick out of the parka? That is incredibly. God damn it! This seems real annoying. If you died and have artifacts attuned to you could still. It doesn't actually do a whole lot of. You know, despite being called Tomb Raider, I guess in the first game it was a reasonable amount of tomb raiding. Yeah, I thought I was able to do a... Going to do a cool, like, lap around the whole place, but... It seems... Oh no, I know the intent. I feel like I know the intended way. They're basically like, yeah, you can't land on this thin platform with the snowmobile, but you can go... all the way around. And that's how you land on there. Well, the second season of the Tomb Raider show came out today. Oh. Guess you know what you're doing today. Ah. Tombs and Tomb Raider 1, 3. Tombs and Tomb Raider 2, 1. I don't know, there's still time... Yeah, but the thing is, Mario's job title isn't the title of his games. And arguably, he still does a lot of stuff with, and he still definitely does a lot of stuff with pipes. That's a door. Go the other way. He isn't called Tombs Raider. Don't you get... This motor sounds so small. Yep. It does sound... not sufficient. Anyway, grenades. Grenades that I will probably... I feel like... It's incredibly lawnmower, yeah? I think if they... It probably is the fucking Foley for it, is just the lawnmower they had. They're probably like, eh, it's close enough to, Excuse me, this is a lever in the rock face. Would have been a true. Or when she's breaking into the local pharmacy to say, "Make Tom's Raider." Okay. Who's strike? Yeah, Isaac? Just two? Oh, they've summoned a bunch of guys, right. The M16 actually a good gun. Many strokes as needed. Yeah, it's very... The M16 seems very temperamental. It's just like, what if I didn't actually fire in a consistent full auto? Ah, fuck, I'm dead. Fucking explodes is so funny. Like the shotgun in the first game, yeah, it just doesn't... Sometimes it just doesn't like firing. Yeah, I don't bother pulling guns, I'm just gonna run over the other guy. As long as I don't. I'll check if these guys dropped anything. Oh. Yeah, I thought I saw something. I can't, I need to jump on your snowmobile across there. You didn't drop anything, anyway. I don't even think the M16 ammo is less valuable than, like, the Uzi ammo, then. Oh! Get fucked! It's delightful. Let's double check. Any of you drop anything? I don't think... It would be very annoying to have these guys drop things, considering you are just supposed to mow past them. Oh, stuck. Anyway, when I saw my dad doing this, this was the coolest shit. I like how they actually did animate the wheels of the snowmobile. Whoa! Sick jump! Oh, a lot of damage! I thought I could outspeed the boulders, but I didn't. There is a key under the ice. Yeah, we gotta trigger an avalanche, I guess. Look, there's an avalanche sign for this one. I see. So looks like there's a okay. Need to get the snowmobile under there. Okay, can I not go up there? Go. Where am I going here? This? No, that's just it. Ow. Where the fuck am I going here? Can I get up here? You'd think you'd be able to break the ice with, you know, like, gunfire. Yes, oh, there is a keyhole. Need to find a key. That's a pain in the ass. Let's see if there's anywhere I can go. Door there? Where that door with a lever. Heal. I've done too. I could have reloaded and not tried to not get hit by the boulders, but I've done too much now. Where I find out I needed the snowmobile in this bit. Okay, I am now over here. There is. I did need the snowmobile here to make this jump. I don't see how I'm doing it on foot. Well, first let's try. I feel like. Ow. Yeah, we're in the mountains now. I feel like that should be possible. Cause like I don't think I can. If I take the snowmobile down there, I don't think I can return it. I know, but that's. I think I do have to take this over because otherwise it's just a too long. Yeah, I can't grab. It's too long a drop to grab the ledge. It looks like. Assume it's just like a zoom forward and land, and you know, landing a fatal drop in a snowmobile is far less lethal. Everyone knows this. More than the viruses. It is pretty cold over here, but I don't think it's Tibet cold. I clipped through the wall and exploded. I don't think oh. See, this is the only problem this has, is it sometimes has a moment. But it's okay, just reboot, start the whole thing again. It only seems to do it right after a load anyway, so it's not like I lose any progress. Okay, no, so once it reaches a certain drop, it still counts as a lethal drop, okay. I can't. Maybe just not a running jump then? Nope. A running jump, but I'm not jumping, like, right? Would need a grappling hook. Mwah! There has to be a reason. Yeah, I can't. I just like certain death down that drop. There's no way to survive that fall. There's nothing around here. Trying to. Yeah, that just hits the ledge and dies. A roller die on, yeah! Here I am. There's nothing else in this bit, is there, that I'm missing? But hi, Lily. We're out of under the sea. Yeah. Yeah, so that just doing a running jump is too far, slightly too far. Doing a non-running jump isn't far enough. And the snowmobile also perish. I wonder if we have to abandon the snow. Can we jump off the snowmobile whilst it's? No, we cannot jump off the snowmobile whilst it's in midair. Probably can, but I don't know if it was. Yeah, okay, no, you can't at all. You can't jump out of it like you can with the boat. The boat you can jump off whilst it's in motion. Nope, well, that's definitely dead because I bonked my head on the roof of the cave. No, it's like there definitely seems to be you're supposed to go in there, but I guess not from. That doesn't get me. I guess if I go back around, there's a key there, so I need to get the key. What was the whole point of that bit there? Yes. Yeah, so we can. Okay, so we can get into it from here. Just to show you there's a little thing down there so that you know to climb down here and go in. Okay, we've made it to this bit. Gained a key. What is this key for? This key is the drawbridge key. Yeah, the ski mask guys make really funny death groans. Oh! That was close. Okay, that's taken us all the way to here. I see. Land of you can backtrack for 1 billion miles if you really want to. I don't like that music. Someone going to shoot me. Oh, there's a little secret over there. Oh, this is very doable. Okay. Very doable looking jump. I'm gonna save regardless. Thing is, now I also want to get the fucking secret now that I've seen it. I can't see the secret that's within easy reach and then not get it. Or only a minor amount of backtracking. Because whilst I don't care about the completion percentage, what I do care about is what if the secret has goodies with it. Sometimes they do. This one did not. Also spawned a bunch of snow leopards, so it actually cost me resources. But oh well. You're in a green tree to raise your IQ and learn a new passive skill. I don't know what that's... That sounds familiar, but I don't know what that's a reference to. Oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's why I don't recognize it, because I have not played those games. Raise the drawbridge. Means we get to cause an avalanche. Then fall to my death. Because I didn't see there was a pit there until it was too late. God damn it. Just Tomb Raider things. What if we hit a pit behind a short jump? Behind a little raised ledge so that there was no way for you to see it before it happens. Until it was way too late. And what if I failed to cross a drawbridge? All of these questions answered in Tomb Raider 2, starring Lara Croft. Oh, for fuck's sake! I guess I have to go up the side. Also, that was apparently the sound of ice shattering, in case you were wondering. That big comedy glass shattering noise.
Uh-huh.
All of this to get a hut key. Why was the hut key encased in ice? I don't know. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Now they got the fucking... See. He has a thing, but his one has guns on it. I can't remember, does that mean the... Can we actually take this one back? Because I don't think it can boost. But snowmobile with guns on. The bad guy's snowmobile theme. You know, we've got the hut, which means we have to go all the way back to where we got the first snowmobile. Right. No, we can't take the one with guns on because it can't turbo. Bastards. We have to take the red one because the red one goes faster. Surely the fact that it does have we can use the guns on that one means we will get to use one with guns on in an actual practical purpose. I wonder how useful the guns are actually on it when you can insta-kill anyone by just running them over anyway. Ah, fuck. Tomb Raider 2. Fall down a pit and die. Explodes your snowmobile, but you get to listen to the cool snowmobile music. Up. I'm gonna stop after this level. I think I'm getting too tired. Still, I feel like there's still so much game left. Will I actually be able to finish Tomb Raider 2 before I have to go away for Christmas? Will I have to have a shitload of streams next week? Surely. After all that, it's not like I've been... The music cuts like the music is playing in her head only, yep. It's not gonna play, you can't hear music when you're dead. It's just the music that Lara plays in her head when she gets on a snowmobile. Saving. Oh no, I cannot cross here, that's not going to work anyway. Apparently I can't cross there. I don't think I've got that much left. I think I have a vague memory of remaining, like, areas. As, if not, like, actual levels of the game. I know there's, like, I think there's, like, 2 areas left. Now they're forcing me to abandon the snowmobile. And putting hungry snow leopards there, because the snowmobile cannot climb up a small ledge. Killing endangered animals with an M16. That's Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Anyway, so we went through all of that to get the key to this hut. But I have to remind you, was encased in an incredibly thick layer of ice. Like, how do you lose a key that far away from your hut? Is there a guy in here? Is there a guy hiding in here? No, but there is ammo. Oh boy, ammo for my favorite, most well-behaved weapon, the M16. Like, when it works, it does a lot of damage. Oh, they've got the guys! The guys are coming! So many guys! I don't need to heal just yet. Three of them! I'm getting the shotgun out, that can probably do some collateral. Okay, maybe not. That's just 3 guys standing on top of. Okay, maybe this is where the grenade launcher is good. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Fuck's sake! It does feel like half the game. Because well, we had. What do you mean that was a lethal fall? Nope, no, I am stuck in...
About damn time.
Thank you for the follow. Because they're all gonna bunch up like that. Hopefully I don't blow myself up with the proximity of this grenade. But I feel like it's the best option if I'm just gonna get swarmed by 3 guys directly just pouring out of a door into a small hut. That's so funny. As you made a sequel to Meatland's Bin, it has been evil. You have thus done snowmobiling, you at least are no longer at the bottom of the fucking ocean. Surely this is probably like the end of the... They've even given me 2 small med packs, how nice. But I think... Okay, so I'm gonna save here. But I think I can be clever and just kill them without having to use... I'm gonna try and be efficient and try and kill this group without healing. That appeared to have worked to some degree.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I used one a small medkit. Casual 0 HP heal, yep. That's what it's all about. A magic pixel. Turns out, I feel like I probably would have done better with the Uzis. Oh god, that wasn't the end of the level. And that amount of health didn't matter. Did I save before? I did not save before using the thing. So since I know that's not the end of the level, I'm going to use the med pack anyway. Let's be actually try and be. The grenade strategy actually worked out better. Okay. That did use up all my goddamn Uzi ammo, though.
Uh-huh.
And there is some randomization to the ammo drops.
Uh-huh.
Unless this guy also drops a large med pack and an Uzi. Okay. So one of them drops a large med pack. They all seem to drop the same ammo, and I missed a bunch of things. Uzi didn't actually seem to be that much more DPS than the M16, so yeah. Alright, we've got to take out this guy on the shooty snowmobile. I assume this is going to lead to a segment where I get to drive around with the shooty snowmobile. Doesn't seem like the most efficient. Oh, I got the desync shoots. I'm using getting the like shots desynced so she alternates shots and it just looks. It just feels more satisfying than having the simultaneous shooting. And now it's time we get to have some fun with the or we can instantly die. You love the PSP as a controller? Thank you. Can we actually... Yeah, we can go up here. But now I have to get the secret. Wanna thrill the darkness and silence and night. So long, suckers! I shout as I rev up my snowmobile and make a big power powder before it clears and reveals me dead at the bottom of a pit. Ah! Oh no! Why do they keep doing that? They've already done that so many times, and it gets me every goddamn time because I don't expect them to do it again. It does work every time because it's like, surely this time they won't be doing a second set of boulders after the first set of boulders. And yet it keeps happening. It is the Fell For It Again award. wait until the shaking stops. Now we get to pick up the rubber ducky. With a shitload of Uzi ammo, so it was worth it. Now we get to climb all the way back up. Once again, from the top. What a thrill. The darkness and silence. That's a third snowball, Mrs. President. Oh, please no. I mean, they do come, like, the boulders do come in sets of 3. Very funny that they had reskinned boulder models for the theater, where they were like balls of rope, but they were still like the same model. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the end of the level anyway. I don't think they're going to let me play with the cool... Oh no, they are. Oh! Snowmobile battle! Snowmobile combat, yeah! Yeah, that's where I came. Right? Like, yeah, this is where I came. Where am I going? I guess I see it over here. They must force me off the snowmobile. They must push a block. I thought I'd be clever by pulling the block, but I don't think I can do anything by pulling the block. It did cause the block's shadows to completely change. Ha! Dynamic lighting. But on full objects, because we haven't quite got there yet. We push the block far enough away so that we can actually get our cool snowmobile out here. Ah! How dare you? Yeah, I'm dying! Double kill! As I say, I could try shooting them with the snowmobile guns that seem to have really bad aiming. But wait, there is a faster method. Do you guys actually drop anything? Doesn't look like it. Save the game because I'm like, they're going to put a like fucking... Oh, they're just gonna force me to lose my snowmobile. Can you peek over a second so I can shoot you? These levels do just keep going, don't they? I hope I don't regret that. For a second there, I thought this... I saved right before the end of the level. Hang on. No. I fucked up the... Come on. Okay. There we go. Now I've saved both my ammo and my med pack. Yeah. See, full heal. But what awaits us next time? Well, you'll have to find out next week. As we venture into the Barkhang Monastery. Don't think that's... I don't know. Actually, I shouldn't say anything I don't know shit about. Language that you... Like, the exact... the exact, like... dialect used in Tibet. But also, I also don't assume that core design were particularly culturally sensitive when making this into the needs of the Tibetan people. Anyway, I remember a fun detail about this level that you'll have to wait until next week to see. All out of the way. Yeah, bye. They say. Meh. Oh boy, Rayleigh, we've already had the incredibly... Yeah, the first of the monk, the tortured monk guy with his incredibly, not appropriate accent. So we're now heading into the monastery where he's from, which will totally be fine and normal. Thank you for watching. And yes, I'll be back on Saturday for usual Shadowverse. So it won't be a... This time it will actually be the Battle Fest. So we get to show off the Battle Fest. And even though I don't really give a shit about any of the choices, but it's a fun little event. It's like colors and shiny things and everything. But yeah, I just have to pick some. Alright, what, ISV, what? Yeah, I see. Mwah. Yeah, gotcha. You thought you pulled over me. I had a camera, so you might not have missed it, but I did have the close range camera. Now I too have the power of being very in front. Anyway, oh god, there's so many people online. God, hurry! Let's raid some funny clown Tristriolacria, who is playing a game called Rodea the Sky Soldier. I've never heard of this game, but it looks sick as hell. Yes, I say I'll be back on Saturday for a little bit of Shadowverse. And, yeah, I have to say, like, I feel like getting to Grandmaster in Shadowverse was a mistake because I've been living in a battlefield ever since. Everything is trying to kill me. Everyone is a murderer and a killer and a slaughterer. But, it's a Yuji Naka joint. That's already we'll see it in motion shortly when we're ready and interested. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye. I need to actually get to stop. Bye.